All right, hello. Happy new day. Happy first day of the week, okay? So let's get it right and let's start it off on a good note. I am well rested and ready. I have my humidifier on for the day. I have gotten up and like exercised a little bit and stretched. I am like ready for this message today. And let me tell you, like it is important. It's something that I have been thinking about for a while, but then when the opportunity presents itself in my life, I'm just like, oh yeah, we're talking about that for the day. So go ahead and right, go ahead and get yourself together because today's message, I'm going to do my best to make it short and sweet. But you all know how it goes when I'm doing my, talking about stuff that I care about. And so, basically, recently I was thinking to myself, actually this morning, I was thinking to myself, like, no one likes to be controlled. Like, no one. I don't know. Do you? Is it you? I don't know. But I do not. But then I thought to myself, like, well, I don't know. In today's society, it seems like some people are completely like okay with this. Like they're okay with people telling them like what's best for them and what they should choose and what they should buy and like where they should go. And so I'm like, I don't know if that's a thing. But for me, like nah, like no, I can make my own choices and I can think for myself. And not only that, but it's like I want things that work for me, right? And so I was kind of reflecting on this because recently I was doing some shopping and I noticed it a couple wow. I noticed it a couple months ago, like a couple years ago, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. Like when I'm really doing my shopping, like I'm online or I'm going into the stores, I'm like I'll look around, I'll browse, right? But then at the same time, I'm like looking at stuff like, okay, is this going to work for me? Like, what's the quality like? Does this work? Like, especially when it comes to this online and like in the store, I guess newer generations, you all like into this online stuff. I am not. Like I am not. Let me tell you right now. I want to touch stuff. I want to test it out. I know they have all the AI where you can put yourself in the clothes or put on whatever and just take a picture of yourself to do it. But I'm like, no. I want to touch this stuff and see that my material is quality. I want it heavy. I want it, like it's gonna last. I want to see the colors. I want to make sure that it's how it's being described. Like I want stuff that it looks good on me, like it feels good on me, type of stuff. Like I want to see, I don't like this online stuff. And so recently I was like, oh, maybe I'll just browse, before I go in to kind of see what it's all about. And I'm doing my shopping. I'm just like, what is this? Like, I'm looking and seriously, I'm like, why are all these titles of this stuff negative? Like, at least for me, that's what I was thinking. Do you all pay attention to that? Like, when you're shopping for different items, men and women, like, when you're shopping for different items, are you all paying attention to, like, the names on this stuff? Like, for real? Like, are you paying attention to, like, what the brand is called or like what they're calling like they collections and stuff like that or the different things that is actually written on it? Like, are you paying attention to that? I don't know what people do because sometimes like I was looking for a lipstick and it's like sometimes you go on there and you just you going by the color or what have you. You're not really caring about like what the title of it is. And for me it's like like I'm for real. For me, I am a very strong believer in the fact that words have power. Like period. Like call me whatever you want, but words have power. And so when I'm doing my shopping and I'm seeing all this stuff and I'm just like, is this normal? Like I know how sometimes it could be, like, oh my God, am I being punked? Like, this is, like, is this some type of prank today? But I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't know. So do you all do that? That's my first question for the day. Like, are you all paying attention to the names of stuff that you all are buying? Like, I don't know if people are just like scooping stuff up because they just used to doing it or they're just finding a color or whatever looks nice. But it's like, yeah, what's going on with that? Because as I was shopping online, I'm like, what is this? Like, for real, what is this? I'm the type of person where, first of all, like I said, power in words, right? Like, if we can sit up here and say, like, oh, this person talk too much. Oh, yeah, be careful what you say and blah, blah, blah. And we know biblically, you all know I'm always going to plug Jesus and put the facts, in there when it comes to faith. He says it's power, right? Like in the tongue, like life and death. So letting us know right off the bat, like there is power in words. So when I'm doing my shopping and I'm looking for stuff, I know my worth. So I only want to be wearing, like, or have any words that I'm claiming or that I'm answering to or that are, on me, that are positive, that are right, like something that's going to be uplifting, something that's going to be like saying something good about you, right? And so when I'm looking at these words, like I'm not gonna put no brands out there, I ain't gonna put no names that I done read out there, but I'm just gonna say, like, do you all for real pay attention to that? That's just my first question. And then I was thinking to myself, well, sometimes, I can see, some people saying like, oh, like I want to be defiant or rebellious and stuff, because I had to look it up. Like, I'm serious. I had to look it up the other day. Like, why are people choosing like negative names of stuff to put on themselves? Like, why are they doing that? And the little AI, right? The little AI was saying, oh, well, some people want to be defiant. They want to be rebellious. They want to, go against the things that are coming out. You all know all day, I love to challenge norms. Like, that ain't nothing. But rebellious, defiant, like I am in no way any of those things. Like, I don't even be wanting to associate myself with that. Like, because to me, my supreme being is God, right? So I don't want to be identified as rebellious in any type of way with him. No, I ain't no rebel with him. I am trying to be obedient, okay? And yeah, I'm not trying to be defiant. And so when I have those types of words coming up, it's just like, I don't want that nowhere on me, right? And then not only that, but I wanted to put this out there for people, for those who you don't really think about it. There's power in words, and the fact that for me, like my perspective, where it's coming from with me, if God was changing people's names back in the day, like in the Bible, I don't know if you all read the Bible, or for those who do read the Bible, you all know like God was changing people's names. Like, words have to be important, right, to him, to the fact of where he's changing a name from what it used to be into something else. So we know in today's world, right, like normally a name is a part of our identity. That's a part of who we are as people. And so when you see it in the Bible where he's taking people like Abram and making it Abraham, or Sarai making her Sarah, and some of the other people, who was it, Jacob, that he made into Israel, it's like he's letting it be known, at least in my perspective. This is just my opinion. You all know I ain't trying to impose my beliefs on you, but I do want to make you think. Like, if he changed people's names showing like they were once this and now they're that, it's like the things that we claim, the things that we answer to, the things that we put on ourselves, like that stuff is important. It's something that it's a part of your identity. It's something that it's a part of your purpose, like what you end up stepping into. Like, it is so critical and like for real imperative that we are paying attention to that. So in my mind, when I'm like looking around and I'm like, okay, people choosing stuff, and this what you choosing to wear? Like, I know it's cute and everything, but don't be deceived now. Like, don't, like in my mind, like no judgment, but look, no judgment, but I'm just saying, like, be mindful of the words and stuff that you are choosing to wear. Be mindful of, like, for real, the things that you're answering to. Be mindful of the stuff that you are saying about yourself. Like, be mindful of that. So when I'm in a store, and for real, like recently, because I think I went maybe a year ago. I think I went a year ago, because you all notice, like, I normally wear lipstick, but this whole month I chose not to do it intentionally. But it's like, okay, now I want to switch it up, do something different. And I was looking around, And I remember the last time I went a year ago, and I was looking at all the lipsticks, and I look, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like, let me see what this is. And I turn it and I'm like, what? Like, for real, like just looking at the titles of it, and it's like, be careful with that. I know a lot of times people want to make stuff seem like, oh, this is cool and this is in, but recognize that, like, if you just put two and two together, like if Jesus was changing, not Jesus, but if God was changing a name, right? And it didn't even happen yet for some people. It was like he changed the name, and a name meant something that they were getting ready to do, right? It's like, understand that. So if you put negative stuff on yourself, or if you're claiming negative things, like you basically putting that stuff in the world. You like speaking life into that. It's the same way for me. If it's like I'm seeing something and it's a negative like name, and then I'm putting it on myself, and it's like you're stepping right into that. Like, be mindful of that stuff. I know it seems simple. It seems like it's nothing at all. Like, I'm for real. Like, what? Oh, that's cute. Like, it's just a name. It's just a name. It's like, yeah, it's just a name that you're gonna be wearing around a lot. And it says a lot about you. Like, right? Like, what do they do when you walking down the street or you go somewhere and it's just like, oh, let me take a picture of that. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, what is it? Where did you get that from? Like, how many times I done heard that? Where you get that from? Like, oh, what is that called? And it's like, who want to be up there going, oh, yeah, ain't it cute? Yeah, it's called. And then you saying what it's called and it's negative. You get what I'm saying? And then it's all on you. like to me, it's just like common sense, but it's like, don't be deceived. Like, I get that sometimes people want to fit in and people want to be accepted and approved because everybody's doing it. Oh, you saw that influencer, this celebrity had it on, everybody's choosing it. It's like, that don't make it great. Like, well, I'm just gonna say for myself, I could care less who's wearing it. I could care less what they're saying about it. If it's a good product, when I test it out, if it works for me, and if it's something that I like, then it's for me. I'm getting it. If right? It's something that's going to be working for me, something that's going to be saying something about who I am, right? Like, oh, this is cute. Oh, it works with my skin and stuff like that. And somebody asks me what it's called, and it's like, oh, it's called Glow. Oh, it's called, like, honey, it's called, like, for real, you want to say those types of positive things. So it's like, why would we settle when we're going into the stores and you for real getting stuff that is saying negative things about you? Like, I don't even want to say some of the names of the stuff that I done seen, but I'm just like, who even came up with that? And how in the world does that even? Like, why would you want to be called that? Why would you want to be associated with that? Whatever it is that we're answering to, whatever it is that we're claiming, whatever it is that we're putting on ourselves, like, we're basically associating ourselves with that, whatever the term is, whatever the brand is, whatever the name is. Just like people would say, oh, hey, beautiful, or what have you, and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, and I'll answer to that. Like, because I know my worth, I know who I am, I have self-respect, right? So it's like, I'm not about to answer to anything that is not right gonna be positive about me. I'm not about to say anything about myself that's not positive, even when it's like life. And even if that's not what you are, like, a lot of people would tell you, like, people who struggle with like confidence and self-esteem and stuff, it's like they'll tell you, look in the mirror and you say positive things about yourself until you believe it. Right? It's like, even if you don't feel that way, until you believe it. Like, that's how much power is in words, that the more that you're saying something, the more that it is believable. So if you're going around and you're buying things, or you're wearing things, or you're answering things, or you're claiming things that are not good, like that are for real negative, it's like, right? If it's letting it be known, like even in the Bible, that when these names were changed, this is what these people walked into. This is what they became. This is what they were, right? It's like, so why would I put something negative on me, or why would I even accept something negative to be associated with me or claiming it? where that's something I'm going to step into? Absolutely not. If it's not something positive, if it's not something uplifting, if it's not something that's empowering, like, I don't want it. Like, I'm for real. I could care less who's wearing it. I could care less what they saying on social media about it. I could care less. And it's unfortunate too that we're living in a time where anybody's even putting that stuff out. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Why Jesus? Like, I'm gonna just say, don't be deceived. Like, you are worth so much more than that. Know your worth, okay? For men and women, know your worth. Don't walk around here answering the things that are beneath you. Don't be out here claiming things that are negative, and most definitely don't voluntarily be out here getting things, purchasing them, and then wearing it and thinking that it's not going to have some type of association with your identity or who you are or who you're becoming. Right? Like, it's just like a reputation, or it's just like hearing a compliment or somebody describing you to other people. It's like, you want it to be positive. You don't want it to be negative. So why would you accept going out here and putting things on your body or wearing stuff or even claiming things that's not like good? It's not good. Right? Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm kind of shocked, but not really. Like I said before, I was trying to make sure, like, am I being punked? Like, is this, some type of, like, the gig is up and come out the corners and, like, put the real products in here? Like, but then I keep going and I'm like, this is for real what's out right now? Why would somebody, I wish I could just say the names of stuff, because it's just like, why would you want to have that on you? It's like putting death on you. You get what I'm saying? Like, things that are like, I'm just encourage people for today, because you all know I just said I tried to make it short and I did not, because I'm just like, this is wild. I'm just going to say, for real, be mindful of what you are putting on yourself. Be mindful of what you're choosing to be associated with. This is going beyond people and friends and things like that. This is like, you're walking around daily in these items, in these products, whatever they are. And not only that, but if it's something that you're answering to, right? Like I said the other day, somebody tried to call me something the other day and I just let it roll, because I'm like, I don't answer to that. Like, try again. Like, I don't do that. Like, I know my worth and I know who I am and I have self-respect. So me and products, or me and answering to, or me and claiming anything that is negative is a no-no. That's not okay. And you have respect for yourself. You love yourself enough to be like, oh no, this is very cute. Like, I've had to do it multiple times. Like, oh, this is super cute. Ooh. And then I see the name and I'm like, absolutely not. Gotta try again. Like, they're gonna have to try again. Words can be very empowering. Words can be things that for real can uplift you and move you into, like, greater things. But it's all a choice, right? Like, just like we choose to wake up and you can say positive things about yourself, you can say and speak life into, what your day is going to be and stuff like that. Be careful of what you choosing to put on yourself. Be careful of what you're choosing to get, because everybody's getting it, or that's what you see, and oh, that person said it's great, or what have you. You all start reading the titles to this stuff. Like, you all start looking up what these words mean. It sounds cute. Everybody may have it, but don't be walking around here being associated with stuff that is negative. It's not good. That's all I'm gonna say. Right? Like, normally, like I said, just like in the Bible, people lived up to their names. People lived up to the stuff that was being placed on them. It was so important. I think, wasn't it Naomi with the Ruth and Boaz story? It was Naomi sitting up there like, whew, change my name because all this stuff I done went through. Whatever. Like, seriously, it's letting you know how powerful words can be, and the things that we're claiming over ourselves can be. That it's like, yeah, you live up to the stuff that you are called. You live up to the things that you are placing on yourself, right? So be careful and make sure that you're saying positive things about yourself, that you are for real claiming things that are of worth, things that you are proud to actually talk about or to say or what have you. Like, listen, that's my spiel for the day. Like, there's power in words, and be very mindful of how you choose them. And definitely when it comes to claiming it, answering to it, and wearing it, be cognizant of what you're putting on yourself. That's all I got for the day. I hope everyone has a blessed one, and I shall talk to you all next time.